Let me take you on a trip overseas. Overseas. Shawty, I got what you need. What you need. What you need. Let me take you on a trip across the water. Let me take you across the water. Do money, let me get you started.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to Lit Lovely Lisa TV, and I'm your host, Lit Lovely Lisa, and I got an amazing show rundown for today, so you guys definitely don't want to tune out to that dial, because we got some hot today. I got my boy in the building, special guest, Lex Luger, the Backwood Ambassador.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Glad to be here. Appreciate you inviting me.
Oh my goodness, I'm glad to have you here. It's been a while. I've been trying to get you up here for years to do this interview. So I'm glad you finally made it today.
Yes. Jackson, Mississippi, representing in Memphis.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know J-Town in the building. But I want to get into who is Lex Luger. Let our viewers know what's going on, Lex.
Well, man, you say who is Lex Luger?
Who is Lex Luger?
Well, that's a multitude of things, but I am an entrepreneur, CEO. I own South State Connected Records as well as SSC Marketing Group. I'm the creator of It's Lit TV, which is a TV program that plays videos, music videos, rap show. And also the executive producer of Juke Joint TV, which actually plays Southern Soul, Blues, and R&B. And I'm also the founder of the Hood Idol Tour, along with being the CEO of Hood Idol, the magazine. So along with owning a few other businesses, but those are my businesses that's in the entertainment business.
Okay. You got a lot going on. You wear a lot of hats in the industry. In the entertainment industry anyway, music entertainment. So you do a whole lot of things. And it's just wonderful to watch. You know, you got the Hood Idol Tour. Let everybody know how you came up with Hood Idol Tour. How did that drive?
Well, it kind of came from me wanting to give independent artists a chance to have a platform. You know, with the Hood Idol Tour, you know, people could come network with people from all over, as well as try new songs. It's mainly rap oriented. We do have R&B singers. R&B singers really do good on the tour. It's a different audience. And the thing came from once upon a time I lived a different life, and a kid one time called me his idol. You know, he's like, look at you, my idol. You know, and it was for the wrong things at that time. So when God blessed me to come out of other situations in my life, I took that theme and said, you know what, I'm going to call this the Hood Idol, because my thing is because being from the hood doesn't necessarily mean that you're from a terrible area. You know, it's someone who comes from obscure beginnings and overcome that to be successful. So I want people who come from those type of places to be someone for others to look up to, and therefore be their hood idol, not just idolizing the negativity that most people are around, you know, especially with backgrounds like mine. So that's what the whole Hood Idol theme is about.
I dig it. That's dope. So, you know, I've been around Hood Idol for a long time, you know, doing the different tours and everything. So, you know, a lot of times people just see Hood Idol and they don't know the meaning of where it comes from. So, you know, it's great that you elaborate on that. So we got a whole different view as to what, you know, Hood Idol Tour is saying for. You also got Hood Idol Magazine.
Yes. So with Hood Idol Magazine, it's the same principles. In the magazine, you're going to find individuals who come from obscure beginnings and overcame that to become successful. Mm-hmm. And just for the record, you know, success is what a person deems it to be. It doesn't have to be what success is known to the masses, because a lot of people relate income with success. Mm-hmm. So, you know, with the Hood Idol Magazine, of course, we do incorporate you know, celebrities and rich people, you know, as it would say, but we do incorporate those who are what you would call local artists, although with the internet no artist is actually local anymore. but you know, you still say local artists, and up and coming artists is what I actually like to use. So we incorporate that. So we have entrepreneurs, we have models, we have industry individuals, we do entertainment stories, and we also feature, how can you say, well-known artists if they have something new, but maybe not on the Jay-Z level per se.
Right. So now you have it, Hood Idol magazine from the source, you did. So we're gonna get into the Hood Idol Awards. You know, hey, the girl is an award winner, you know, on Hood Idol Awards. So I'm gonna give it on to Lex Luger, let him tell y'all what it's all about.
Yeah, well, first of all, congratulations for winning an award at the second annual Hood Idol Awards. You won Media of the Year.
Yes.
So thank you for participating in our Hood Idol events, and you know, that's how she won the award. With the award show, I basically created it to give the artists recognition that don't normally get recognition, that has played a part of the tour. So this was the second annual back in October 2020. That was the second annual Hood Idol Awards. We got the third annual Hood Idol Awards coming up in December. And we actually got the first TV production of the awards that's going to be airing here within the next month. We're doing a online watch party this Saturday, actually. On Facebook first, to let people preview it that was part of the Hood Idol Awards. So, but I created that platform to make sure that the artists get every chance they can to promote themselves, to be in front of other individuals who can, you know, or at least have a chance of helping them excel in their career in some form or fashion. And we give out awards to people who either participated in the Hood Idol tour, in Hood Idol the magazine, or now Hood Idol Radio.
Awesome. And like I said, it's an awesome thing to be a part of. I was a part of, and like I said, it gives the artist a whole new outlook. He do things or whatever that I haven't seen within the industry, you know, helping different artists or whatever. You have a lot of packages that you give away as well. And so even if you don't win, what I've noticed or whatever, he still give you a certificate or whatever just for you participating. And so it's a lot that he does or whatever for us going the extra mile with the Hood Idol tour. So that's awesome. A lot of artists had came back and told me, you know, what a great experience it was. And, you know, that's why I like to get down with great people that's doing things to help the artists in this industry.
Yes. And one thing you said too, you know, it actually is considered, and I call it to be a Hood Idol experience, because that's what I kind of came up with that. Because my thing was, most people that comes from those beginnings, as I said, they look up to entertainers.
Right.
So therefore, at the Hood Idol, you would get an interview to be on TV. You would get an interview to be on the radio just for participating.
Right.
You know, and the certificates is for those who participate that maybe didn't win, but I'm giving them validation to where if they know how to market that, it could help them grow their fan base, because that's the whole object of this. And I try to give them information that they would need to help, you know, build their career, because most of the people, most of the time they start, like I gave a lot of people their first interviews on radio, TV, their first time on stage. And so we try to give them the things and the tools they need to even have a chance at being successful, because I believe that most people think they got a chance of being successful that don't, but that's really what you want, is the opportunity and chance to be successful, not only in the music industry, but in life.
Right. How hard is it for an independent artist in this industry?
Now, it depends on the level that they want to accomplish. Now, the ultimate level is really, really hard, because there's so many things. The moon, stars, and the sun really have to align to reach the ultimate goal, which is being one of the biggest artists in the world. But the way that the music is set up now, anybody could make some money off of music without it even being good. You just would have to know the way to market yourself, because the music now, the competition is different than what it used to be. It's a lot of good music being made. And what they have to realize is that it's on the work you put in that would produce the results that you want. So you can put in a little work and get lucky and make a little money, but you have to be serious if you want to make real money to where you could take care of your family. But like I
Right.
say, reaching the ultimate goal, to answer your question though, now that's going to be pretty tough, and you're going to have a budget, and you're going to have to be able to travel. You're going to have to be seriously dedicated and over a long period of time as well. It's not going to happen overnight, even though some people do and can get lucky.
Right. And I'm so thankful that you said that, because a lot of artists is going to be looking and they're going to be able to see, you know, what it is that they need to do. And I stress it enough on radio and everything else. It's not enough to just get in the studio and just make a song and say, well, hey, I don't have to put in no work. Now they thinking that that's all you got to do. That's not all you have to do. It's a lot of things that you have to do to be able to market yourself. And you have to, like I said, you have to have a budget. You definitely have to have a budget in this industry.
Yes.
And that's why I tell all my artists, don't quit your day job. Do not quit your day job, because that's what it's going to boil down to.
Yes, and along with the day job, you know, you really want to have some other form, fashion of hustle.
Right.
You know, merchandising, other things to do, but you got to make sure to put that money back into the music, because you have to understand that once you decide to be an artist, you are the product, you are the business. No business can be successful without some type of investment, and that's whether
right.
it's them or if somebody else come along and put money into the project. You got to work as hard as if somebody else put money behind you, as even if it's yours.
Right.
That's a mistake I see a lot of artists make.
They do.
You know, when somebody do choose to invest in them, they kind of get lax and don't put in the work, because they think that somebody invests in them, that they supposed to handle everything. But if you do it hand in hand, if you got somebody to put money behind you and you put in the work, I mean, success is bound to find you eventually.
Yes. I believe that wholeheartedly. You got somebody behind you and investing in you, that should make you go harder.
Yes.
Because you don't want them to, you know, have a return on their investment as well.
Yes.
So like I said, you know, everybody's important here. So you definitely have to, you know, get in there and grind. Some artists, don't be afraid to put your feet to the street. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they did at old school. CDs out the trunk, you know, flyers, you know, putting up everywhere. You know, you got to put in some work. And a lot of people think that you can just, you know, go in the studio and make a song. You don't even have to perform. But that would enhance your career. And that's what these platforms are for these artists to get up here and perform. Even if you may not do good the first time, you will see how it's done.
Yes.
And you will become educated and do better. So that's what I tell a lot of artists. So I want to ask you, for an artist that's starting out in the game and don't know exactly the how to, what exactly what they need? Because I stress, you know, being signed as an artist and all of that. I want your take on that.
You know, what they would need to you know, what I would suggest, you know, once you do get the recording and you choose to do it professionally, you're going to want to get professional pictures. I stress to get that first. You really want to have some type of money set aside, because you would want to get an EPK. For those who maybe not know, that's the electronic press kit.
Yes.
That would have your pictures in it, that would have information about you, that would have your bio. You do want a
Yes.
professional bio written in third person. You're going to also really want to tap into other people in the industry that are actually doing things.
Right.
So you want to subscribe to free magazines, websites, and things of that nature. You want to make sure that your social media is about you as an artist. So if you're someone who likes social media, and let's say for instance you're a person who likes to vent on social media,
Right.
well, you need to have a private account or a account that's really for that's going to be you as a person.
Right.
You don't want to be an artist that's venting on an artist account, because you could turn off potential fans.
Yes.
You know, because
Yes.
because a lot of artists do that to me, because then I hate that. Like, I might love their music, but then they show a certain part of their character that makes me say, I don't even want to listen to your
You don't
music
want
no
to
more.
deal with them, right?
So if I feel that way, it's going to be others who feel that way.
Yes.
So you want to make sure that you get artists, social media, and make sure that align. And from that point, hey, do not listen to too many people in your ear. Take advantage of every platform. Every platform, regardless of how big or small, has a benefit.
That's
no
the
matter
truth.
what it is. Now, if it's beneficial to you, depending on what level you're on, because it doesn't mean that the platform may be beneficial to, per se, an artist who's maybe got a following more so established and already know how to perform.
Right.
It might want to try a different platform, but you know, all platforms are beneficial in their own right. You just have to know how to use it properly.
I totally agree. Totally agree with that. But you know, a lot of artists didn't know that, so I just thank you for clarifying that, because I stress it a lot, like I said, within radio and TV, because like I said, people always need different direction and you know, the right answers. So I want to make sure we get these answers out there so people would know what's going on. But we're gonna move along, you guys. We're gonna move along, and we're gonna get into his brand, SSC.
Yes, SSC Marketing Group stands for South State Connected, and I say all my brands have real things behind them. So, you know, I established SSC in 2002, and it ended up being South State Connected because the original name, when I went to get it trademarked, it was already trademarked. So I came up with the SOUF because everywhere I went, they'd be like, "You're from the South," you know, and so we said South with an F.
Right.
So it was unique, and nothing at that particular time was trademarked with an SOUF. So the state part and connected, my thing was that we're all connected in some form of fashion. But if you go back into slavery days, a majority of the slaves were shipped to the South. So my logo is the southern states that really most of the slaves migrated to show our connection. So I wanted South State Connected to be connected to the southern states, connected to the world, because we all connected. So my brand has a marketing company, which we do all prints. We print out everything from banners to flyers to CDs. My record label is called South State Connected Records as well, the same brand, and everything falls under the SSC umbrella.
Wow, that's awesome. Like I said, this man right here wear a lot of hats within the industry, and y'all got a rundown of some of them, but you know, that ain't it. We still got some more to go. He still got some more knowledge to be kicking, so we gonna get to it. But I got a couple of his shirts from South State Connected. Lit. He sent them to me. He done glittered them up and, you know, glammed them, fired them for me. I'm going to have to show y'all on my pictures. But he definitely glammed them up for me. But, yeah, great clothing line, great brand. Like I said, I just really enjoy working with you and, you know, doing all of these things because, like I said, it's so beneficial to what we're doing. It's so beneficial to the artists. Even if they don't know it, you know, it's beneficial.
Yes.
Because I know a lot of times or whatever, the artists, you know, I guess they downplay a lot of things, even within a flyer. If somebody make you a flyer, promote it to no end.
Yeah.
You know, put it on every platform. If you were nominated for something, make sure you put it on every platform. Let everybody know, hey, I was nominated for this, I was nominated for that. You know, or I won an award, I'm award winning, you know, like when I open my show. Award-winning Lit Lovely Lisa. Y'all know what time it is. You know I had to get that on in.
Yeah.
Lex Luger. Let's see what we got going on with this Juke Joint Radio. 91.3, right?
Yes, out of
Clarksdale.
Clarksdale, yes. It's a new FM radio show. I actually have two different shows on there. I got the Trafficking Hour, which comes on 6 days a week. At night, 10 to 12, and then I have the new Juke Joint Radio. It comes on once a week on the weekends from 8 to 10. And basically, Juke Joint Radio, we playing blues, southern soul, and R&B. So how I came up with that, I have Juke Joint Radio and I have Juke Joint TV, which airs on the Roku worldwide as well. And
okay.
So I started doing blues shows and kind of southern soul, and several artists kept saying to me, you know, Lex, nobody does the stuff for blues like you do for rap. And I heard that so many times to where I said, you know what, just let me try. Because most of the stuff, I got a team. Shout out to the whole team. You know, I know I'm in the forefront, but it is a team behind us. And as I said, our goal is to, you know, touch as many people as we can and help those we can. So with us having a brand and being established and have a following, I went ahead and did Juke Joint TV to get those people heard as well. And, you know, I mean, and as you said, say something about your awards and stuff like that.
Right.
Well, I am known as a record breaker. I have over 40 or 50 plaques and awards for breaking records. So I got my first R&B record for Melanie Thornton this year for I Can't Wait. That's one of the Pussycat Dolls.
Yep.
And so it made me start thinking about, man, because I got so many comments about that. And people was like, isn't that an R&B singer? And I was like, wait a minute. I break all music. I have a gospel plaque as well for Reverend C.L. Franklin. That's Aretha Franklin's dad as well. Being number one on the Billboard one week. So I wanted to let people know that it's no box and that the same formula applies as to why I got my own project as well. Not rapping or singing or nothing. I'm co-producing, I'm coaching, basically. And my first release is actually a gospel rap song. I got Miss Tiffany, which is an award-winning gospel rapper and actress. She was on Empire as well. She played Exhibit's baby mom. And I got Gutter the Sip God. He's legally blind out of one eye. And I got Ashley Stewart, all who have came from my Hood Idol tour, and produced by me and KJ, 16 Bar Studio, recorded, mixed and mastered. And so, man, we're doing pretty good. Went as high as number 15 on the chart, and I'm glad God blessed me with something like that to where it was stuck in my head. It was stuck in my head to hook in the song. And I just went ahead and did it, and it came out great.
It came out great. That's for you guys. Y'all wait. It has dropped already. I listened to it. Oh my God, it's lit. Yeah. I love it. You and Tiffany did y'all thing. I love it.
It's called Blessings on Blessings is what it's called. Blessings on Blessings, available on all platforms. I actually shoot the video this weekend. So everything that I like do, I try to set an example to show people like you can do this if you dedicated and willing to invest in yourself and willing to learn and listen. So shout out to all my mentors. I mean, I got plenty, especially Kermit the Superstar Maker and Charlie Braxton and Ron Carbo. I gotta shout you guys out because y'all taught me a lot. Thank you.
For those that want to show you love and support and follow everything that you're doing, which he's doing a lot of things in the industry. He's definitely the person that y'all need to be following in this industry. So give them all your social media platforms and where they can find you to follow what you're doing. Okay,
well, it's easy because I recommend all artists do this. It's at SSC Lex Luger. That's SSC LEX LUGA on all platforms. You can type that in anywhere, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram is probably going to be the easiest, and you'll find me. Also, the website is hoodidoltour.com, hoodidoltour.com.
So for everyone that's listening right now, what are some of the new things that's coming up that we need to be on the lookout for?
Be on the lookout for the EP that I'm doing. I don't want to say the name of it yet because I got too many people who watch me and kind of do what I do. But I got an EP. I'm looking for artists, working with artists. I got the Hood Idol Tour going on 30 cities. I'm actually looking to bless an artist with the end grand prize is $5,000 cash. And I'm gonna give them an opportunity to sign a record deal, a single record deal. We're gonna put up to $25,000 behind them to see if we can help somebody advance their career. It's a trial and error. We starting off doing a music review at 16 Bar Studio in Jackson, May the 22nd. So that's a couple of the things I got coming up. Some of the stuff I gotta keep on wraps till I solidify the deals. But that's the couple of things right now I want people to know about.
Thank you again, Lex Luger, the Backwood Ambassador, for coming in and doing an interview with me. But with that being said, we're going to head over to the lit stage. I got a hot artist on the way. You guys definitely going to enjoy the lit stage, everyone.
You want to reach the point in life where a conversation become meaningless unless it's the money talk. You become deaf until the bad calling. Hence, you're gonna have the money walk. That's OG talk.
Yeah, I got shooters on the payroll like a Pablo. Shit. I say when I'm on the bean, I ain't tryna talk. If you tryna conversate, let that money talk. I got killers on the team, they ain't tryna talk. Got the racks inside my jeans, that's that money walk. That money walk, ayy, money walk. To the bank, on the corner, I don't care what you think. Body, that's that money walk, money walk. I got stacks of the bread, run and put the racks on your head, that's that money walk. Look, I I can't say too much because it peel bite. But if we talking money, I get really excited. I got shooters on the pearl like I'm Pablo. They might find out where you stay, they gon' let it go. I'm just tryna count this money till my thumb hurt. Anybody move, then we gon' turn this to Dunkirk. They say money change things, I ain't scared of change. Went from walking in the rain to walking in the bank. Hey, I got old money, I got new money. Got that walk inside the club, let me through money. Remember back when I ain't have it, I wasn't poppin'. I'm sticking to that same story, I ain't got it. I'm tryna stuff like 50 bands inside these robbers. Gotta move the clock first, got a beam in the silence. I make my money with no team and in silence. I'm money walking in these streets, I say when I'm on the beam, I ain't tryna talk. If you tryna conversate, let that money talk. I got killers on the team, they ain't tryna talk. Got the racks inside my jeans, that's that money walk. That money walk, ayy, money walk. To the bank, on it, I don't care what you think. About it, that's that money walk, money walk. I got stacks of the bread, so yeah.
I say when I'm on that molly, I be going dumb. Don't give a about what you think, cause people go and come. Let my money walk on the and I know it's done. Since a youngin', I been by stacking paper, blowing guns. R.I.P. Molly, why they had to take a real nigga. Many nights I cry, cause it's so many should be still with us. I give up everything I own just for my living. Private location, conversating about how to deal with it. Me and Juice leak up his murder, that's just how we come. You on the bean, I'm on that molly, so we having fun. Step like the Navy, say I'm crazy, I'm my daddy's son. I make a call and you can roll out to the saddest song.
I say when I'm on the bean, I ain't tryna talk. If you tryna conversate, let that money talk. I got killers on the team, they ain't tryna talk. Got the racks inside my jeans, that's that money walk. That money walk, ayy, money walk. To the bank, on it, I don't care what you think. About it, that's that money walk, money walk. I got stacks of the bread, around and put the racks on your head. That's that money walk, money walk, money
Luga,
walk, money walk, money walk.
Backwood Ambassador. Let the money talk. You ain't gotta say much. Let me take you on a trip overseas. Overseas. Shawty, I got what you need. Got what you need. Let me take you on a trip across the world.